Hi guys, so for this build I decided to go with the Korean theme again, seeing as I feel like that's what a lot of people search for when they're looking at Sims builds. I don't know what that's about, but I love Korean architecture, so I thought that I would actually do a restaurant, Korean barbecue restaurant, because I love Korean barbecue. And also on The Sims you can actually have restaurants now. I mean, you've been able to have them for like over a year, and I think it's just so much fun to play as a restaurant owner. And given that I do love Korean barbecue, I was like, why not make a Korean barbecue place to have in The Sims? And so yeah, I really enjoyed decorating this place and designing it. I feel like the way I pictured it in my head, it would be next to other stores. So there would be like a row of shops, and that would be one of them. Not really a standalone one, but given that I didn't put the other stores in, it's just going to be on its own in this video. It's quite big. It's quite a big place. It also reminds me of a lot of the restaurants I went to in Japan. I've been to Japan 3 times now. I would love to live there one day. And so they often do have, in the more traditional places, they have a mixture of more Western style seating. I don't want to say Western as in like Japanese people don't have normal tables and chairs, but they have like the lower seating with the cushions on the ground and the lower kind of coffee table height tables. And then they have like the kind of normal size tables. They have like a mixture of that in those places in Japan a lot of the time, and I noticed in Korean places as well. So I thought that I would include a mixture of seating options in this restaurant as well. There I am, just making sure that I'm in the restaurant mode so that I have the right equipment installed in the store so that it can be played as a restaurant. It's quite similar in style to the little tiny house I did a tiny Korean house, which was a lot of fun. I actually still have to do the full size house of that, and yeah, it's very traditional style. I also want to do some modern Korean architecture. I'm working on a K-pop apartment at the moment because I love K-pop, and I'm just trying to picture like how a K-pop star would live, and I keep going back to like really bright fun colors. And I'm not sure if I'm just stereotyping when I do that. So I'm kind of having problems decorating the apartment at the moment for a video, but hopefully that will be up at some stage. And then I put these back to the video, I put these sectional lighting thingies up, and I think they look pretty cool, but I've decided to get rid of them because they were really dividing the space. So yeah, I got rid of them. But yeah, those big what are they called? Vents. You see them a lot in those types of restaurants. They're normally not that big, but I thought they looked pretty cool, like really industrial and whatnot. So I just put them in because of course you can cook things typically at your table, and I use those coffee tables because they have like a little fire in the middle, and I was like, oh my gosh, that actually looks like kind of like a Korean barbecue situation. Obviously they don't have that version in a full-size table, so we'll just have to imagine that they have like a little cooking place. So yeah, I just filled the tables with some drink trays and whatnot. And I went for the smaller vents as well, because otherwise I feel like the bigger vents would have just been in people's faces too much with the full-size tables. And also, yeah, I wanted to have fish tanks with like seafood in there, but then I was like, oh, this is kind of taking up too much space, like kind of dividing the restaurant too much. So I ended up getting rid of it and putting just do I get rid of it? We'll see, actually, because I feel like I forget. Well, I was going to put them like straight down the middle, but then I was like, oh, it divides the space way too much. Kind of in restaurants, the kitchens aren't that like different. They kind of all are the same just because of health code, so that kitchen is kind of plain, but I do like the way the bathroom turns out, just because it's still maintaining that traditional feel. I did get rid of the fish tanks. Well, there you go. And then I just put in some lights, and this build was like super quick and easy, so easy to replicate for yourself. And yeah, I hope to actually play this in the game when I get a bit of time, when I get a bit of a break from uni. I'm going to play this and just see how it is. Yeah, I hope you guys liked it, and I will try and include some screenshots at the end of the video just to give a bit of a better view.